Hi guys, welcome back. This is Storm, and this is episode 137 of my single player Tiveden world. Hope you guys are going awesomely well. So we're starting off the episode here by doing a little bit of terraforming with Update Aquatic now available. I wanted to make some improvements to our surrounding oceans and lakes around our main island here. So making things a bit wider. I'm expecting some ships to come on in, you know, all the wonderful features that are going to come in, flooding in from the oceans. I want to be prepared for that. I haven't upgraded yet to Update Aquatic. I'm holding out for a couple of improvements, particularly performance improvements. Just as my game lags right then, that's perfect timing. So there are many things that are great in the update, and I am looking forward to it. But for my world, in the way that I play, I don't get enough performance right now. I did test it out. I did have a look what would break, what would work, and things are generally okay, just the overall performance of when I'm recording. Yeah, it's not as good, so I'm going to have to hold out, I think, for a little bit for getting all those wonderful new features, all in the oceans, turtles, all that wonderful stuff. So I think in preparation for it, I'm just going to make things a little bit nicer. So making things a little bit wider here, so hopefully we can attract some fish to come on in. I can plant seagrass, all that other wonderful stuff in the oceans. I'll try and add some of those details around my main base. So yeah, making this area a little bit wider, a little bit nicer, so we've got these merchant ships that can hopefully find their way in here a little bit easier now. And I've created a section just over here on this stock area along the shoreline, where I think I'll put another merchant ship right here. So I've made a few changes just to accommodate this right here. I think that will be a nice addition. And I am thinking when I do upgrade to Update Aquatic, up here, because we do have this raised area here. So let's just jump up and head up this way. Because this is above all the other like ocean levels around here, I wanted to probably make this into some kind of springs where maybe there's water bubbling up from underneath the ground. I think that could be a nice feature for around the middle here, and that could help to explain why there's water at a higher level here. Perhaps something like that. I don't know. This guy will have to decide, I think. So I'm going to get busy working on this area a little bit more, adding in some more details, and then when I've made some more progress, I'll come back and check in with you guys. So I've made a few changes to this part of this river system that goes around the island. Wanted to smooth out this section here. So before it was more or less a right angle and it was a little bit too harsh. So this was semi-realistic. The water would naturally cause some kind of curve here. So I wanted to try and recreate that. So I think that's come out okay. And I've also smoothed out this part as well. And underneath here, I've also made some sections of this river system a little bit deeper than others, just to try and make things look a little bit more interesting if and when I add seagrass into this area. I think having different varying depths is going to be key to making that look a little bit nicer. So I think that's come along okay, and you can tell I haven't got water source blocks everywhere because you sink a little bit in different sections differently than others, but that's alright. No one's going to notice. So let's cruise up here and try and escape all our animals that we have roaming free. I still figure if they can escape their pens, I'll let them live a free life, at least for the time being. So I'll let those guys live in peace. So, okay, so along here, so we've got this area here, and this is something that I built a long time ago, and we've got this water height level here. Now, I was originally trying to make this the same depth or the height level as the actual ocean, and it's not. It's actually out by 1 block. So I don't know how I miscalculated that when I built this thing, but I did. And something that I was thinking of doing was joining up that part of the water out here, so out to the ocean. I think it could be nice to have some kind of little river system that maybe sneaks its way into the mountainside just around here, and then it can connect up with that water that we have right over there. So I might work on that. Not sure exactly how I'll go about doing that right now, but I think that could look nice, and it's another more realistic, I guess, attempt at making that water look like it belongs there. So what I've decided to do here is make this water connect through, but rather than just do pretty much a straight pass through, because it is virtually straight right through here to get to that little village, I'm going to make this little path kind of zigzag through, so if I make it bend around a little bit here, and I'll build some kind of roof over it, some kind of structure, so it'll look a little bit more hidden, so when you're out on the ocean here, I don't want it to look so obvious that it's connecting all the way through, so the water will come in a little bit, bend around, and maybe do like an S shape to get there. So that's what I'm thinking right now. I'll pretty much dig my way through, and I'll get all the cosmetics, the aesthetics, all those things sorted out later, but I think for now we'll try and get the basic shape right. Might even grab some TNT to try and open up different sections here to be a little bit wider than others. I'm pretty sure I don't have any builds right around here. I think we're all good. So, yes. Let's grab some TNT. Whoa. Interesting. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a section that I could come down and do some mining back in the day. So let's just go down here to make sure there is nothing valuable. I don't think there is. I'm sure it's just a cave system. I can hear lava. Alright, so it's just a cave system. Alright. All good. So we've found our way through to this water area now, and I think the overall shape is going to be okay. It is pretty much like a curve all the way around, so I think that's going to be quite nice. I did remember I've got this enchantment room down here, so if I'm going to lower this ocean level down a block, which is, yeah, what I need to do, then I need to move all this redstone, which I'm not looking forward to. It's pretty rare that I come and use this, but it is there for nostalgic reasons, so I want to keep this around even if I don't use it, so I'm probably going to have to work on this area to lower it. I'm sure the redstone's pretty basic underneath there. In fact, what is the redstone like? This was created so long ago. How do we get down? It's around here somewhere. There we go. Let's take a look down here. What do we have on offer? Yeah, just a bunch of pistons. There's probably still not much of a better way to do it. Maybe you could use slime blocks to make it a little bit easier, but same concept. So I've flooded this area here to connect this with the ocean, and as you can see there is a height difference between this water level and this water level, so I do need to lower this, and I think the easiest way to do that would be to use sponges. It's been a while since I've used sponges, but I'm pretty sure if I start from the corners it should be a bit easier. So if I start maybe over here, let's just see how this goes. Is this going to instantly refill? Not going to be too bad, I don't think. I think sometimes when you're using sponges, speed is your friend, so maybe if I fly through this and try and get the water away from the walls, I think that's the thing that's going to help prevent this from refilling. So let's just run around and do this. I don't know where all my sponges are actually. This is all I could find around my base. I only had about 30 here, so I definitely have more. Maybe there's some over by my ocean monument? Not exactly sure. Maybe that's something I can do with Update Aquatic. I could go out and try and find myself some more ocean monuments. Surely got most of the water by now. Where's the leftover water? Look how quick it is. Can you imagine doing that back in the day without sponges? All that time placing sand and then removing it just so we can clear out some water. I don't, yeah, I'm glad that's not in my life anymore and we can just use sponges. That looked pretty cool. Damn it, didn't quite get it all. Pretty close though. So I think what I'm going to do when I remove all this sand to lower this down a level is I'm going to... Hey, how's this grass? I'm going to... I guess I can go from there to there. I'm going to make this bottom of this water here just not a flat surface. So as you could see before, it's just a completely flat surface. And keeping with the theme of the other waterways around this main island, I want to have more of a natural base for underneath the water, particularly now that you'll be able to see through water further. So light travels further through it in Update Aquatic. So if I want to use seagrass and other underwater things inside this water, I'm going to have to taper down the bottoms, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove all this and then probably just taper things out a bit. So what might have seemed like a few minutes for you was actually 3 hours for me. That's how long I was working on this area. My goodness, I didn't expect it to take that long. And I think the end result's going to look a lot better once I've upgraded to Update Aquatic. So at the moment, I've removed all the sand and replaced it with a broken bottom, mostly made of dirt. I've also extended down the pillars for this main structure, made it much darker inside here as well. I think it's all going to look good. It does mean we'll probably get drowned that can spawn around sections of here, but that's alright. I think if we make the walls high enough, we'll put a fence around it. None of them will be able to get out. So these are little challenges that I have to think about when I'm working on this world now. What happens when I do upgrade. And I am curious to know what will happen, or what has happened for you guys, those that do play Minecraft. Have you upgraded to Update Aquatic? What was your experience like? How did you deal with new terrain generation, all that wonderful stuff? My world is about 800 megabytes, so exploring more land to get ocean content is going to be hard to swallow, but I'm up for the challenge. And yeah, you can see here I've redid this room as well. Similar kind of theme, I guess. I did add a little bit more detail, I think. I put these saplings in. These are the dark oak saplings. I kind of thought it made sense that having a dark oak sapling in a dark area would be a nice touch. This works the same way, but I did clean up the redstone, and well, I actually used the exact same redstone idea. Where is the trapdoor? Oh, here it is. It's that well hidden, I can't see it myself. We've got a bit of a leak problem, but that's alright, don't mind that. How come these all opened up? That is weird. I had closed all of these. Maybe I got some strange block update when I was putting blocks above. Not sure what was going on there, but as you can see, I've put lighting in here, so we shouldn't have any problems with mobs spawning down here. And I think it's a nice, it's a better look, having it all nice and clean like this. Yeah, it's probably overkill, but if I figured if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it right just once, so I don't have to come back and redo it, hopefully. So that's this room. And I have also cleaned up this pathway. I haven't actually connected the two yet, so I might as well do that now. Like that. I have got a broken bottom. I put dirt in different sections along here. And I have made it look a little bit nicer as it connects into the ocean as well. Probably don't need torches around here. So let's get rid of that. And let's see what it looks like from the ocean. Let's see how noticeable it is. I am going to put some kind of bridge over the top of that, I think, to help conceal it. I think that could be a nice look, but I think I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, which was to make it not look as obvious that it is like a little river system that's connecting up this ocean to the water over there. And I think, okay, I need to put some block here to make sure this palm tree is connected to something. But yeah, I'll probably tidy this up by just having some kind of bridge that comes across. And I'm pretty happy with the end result. I think it turned out quite nice. So I've come over to repair my tools, which I do from time to time using this farming setup. So it's my carrot and potato farm. And I noticed the problem. I had nothing being harvested at this level. So this is my carrot level. And only just recently, in the last minute or so, this guy has started to harvest like crazy. So that's alright, but I'm normally having 2 of these brown coat professions villagers down here. Farmer, or just a variant thereof. So I'm not sure what's going on. I've lost one, so it's either died by a zombie or suffocated or something like that. I can't see him around. I was just looking around the area just to make sure there was no zombie villager holding something that hadn't despawned. Can't see the guy, so he is definitely gone. There's 2 up above, I did check that out. So I'm going to have to go get myself another one of these farmer villagers or a brown coat profession guy. So I'm not exactly sure how transporting villagers works in Update Aquatic. I haven't actually tested it, particularly in streams like this. I'm not sure if it's going to work anymore, so I'm going to go grab myself another villager. And it's been a while since I've had to do this, but make sure everything's facing the right way. Yep, so this track's going that direction. We've got one more track here to check. So this is where we have the offshoot that goes to that little village area that we were just working in. So, yep. Okay, it's going the right way. So now we can jump in. Head on in this direction. Now let's go see if we can get ourselves a brown coat villager. Should have plenty of them around. The hard part is getting them into a minecart, so let's just see how we go about doing that. Might have to bail a little bit earlier, just in case I do have a minecart already loaded in this system. Not sure if I do, so let's take a look. I do, and I've already got a villager in here. Now, who is this guy? You're brown. You're a Fletcher. Interesting. You're not named. I think you'll do. I think you'll do. It's very nice of you to load yourself for me. So, okay, let's see. How am I going to do this? Let's do the same thing, I guess. Let's go and chase this guy down. Wouldn't it be interesting if you could use firework rockets while you're in a minecart or something like that? I can see him. He's up there above, so let's see if he's going to keep going straight. Hopefully he does. Should have turned... Yep, okay, it's going alright. Went off to the left. Okay, perfect. So hopefully this guy gets ejected from this cart and then goes up that water stream. Whoops. I left my minecart go. Well, something's gone through here. And it did not pick up the carts. Oh, they're at the back there. Oh no. Well, that was unexpected. I need to close this off. Now, how do I get you out of here? I need a water bucket or something. So I'll grab myself a water bucket. Now let's see if we can rescue this guy. Alright, you've moved to the other side. Alright, now you want to go this way. Can I bump you now? Doesn't look like it. So I think the easiest way, I need to build with some blocks here. So basically I want to funnel this guy up. So if I put a block here and a block there, that might help. Let me get around you, buddy. There we go. Up he goes. So, oh, what happened there? Let's put these blocks back. And I just needed this. Alright, so where's my track gone? At least pick up the track. I think I had an extra rail here, so it looks like I did. Get rid of this block. I'm not sure why I'm not using an activator rail here. It's probably because it wasn't in the game when I built this contraption. I think we're all good, so let's go up. And let's see where this guy has run to. Okay, let's get up here. Alright, he's hanging out there already. What's going on? Close that off. Where's my silk touch pick? This one. Come on, buddy. Alright, now let's see if we can close this off before he escapes. Now you are a Fletcher, but you should be able to harvest fine. Don't look at me. Go to work. What's he going to do? I'll just move away a bit. I think he wants to try and get out again. I'm sorry, buddy, but you have to do some work now. Come on, let's see him harvest something. Alright, he's harvesting. Looks like we are back to full operation, which is nice. So before I finish off the episode here, I thought I'd give you guys a very brief flyover. You can see I've worked on this arena a little bit more, but I'll probably come back and revisit that in the next episode. I have made some good progress on that. I'm really keen to try some new blocks on that design as well when we do upgrade to Update Aquatic. So that'll be coming up very soon. But I do have a new donator, so what's going on over there? Random leaf block. So let's go on over to our towers here. It's been a little while since I've come over here. Always like coming over here. You can see my render distance is quite low at the moment. I can't even remember if I can get in from the up here. I don't think I can. I think I removed all the access points. I have to go down. So let's head on down this way. We'll use the proper path. Let's go up this way. Something I always wanted to do was work on the walls in here, but there's so much time and effort that goes into adding in all that extra detail. I'm not sure if I'll get around to doing that. This is something else that's also interesting. It's like a lock when you have the vines that grow there. You can't open the door. So let's come up this way. Now, which area haven't I worked on yet? Up here. Alright, so we're down to the next layer. Oh, interesting. And I'm pretty sure I haven't used the sponge block yet, given we were using sponges in this episode and it's not a common block. I thought I'll put that to good use and, whoa, put it right here. There we go. Thank you, Alex, for your very kind donation. Received this when I hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel. It was a pretty cool milestone to hit. It's not something I was particularly waiting for to celebrate or anything like that, but it's pretty awesome to hit it nonetheless. And I do appreciate the kind words and the donations, so thank you for that. And for those that have been following this particular series for quite a while, or even the new viewers who have been active on my channel, I do appreciate each and every one of you and your views and your comments. I know who you are, I do see the regular people in the comments, and it's really great seeing you guys stay along for this journey. So hopefully there's more to come, and I'll be upgrading to Update Aquatic very soon. You can see I've been creating a few creative builds on my channel recently about that, so I've got many ideas of what I can do in this survival world. So that is all coming up. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys again soon. Cheers.